A US court has rejected a plea deal for the alleged 9/11 mastermind Khalid Sheikh Mohammed. The Federal Appeals Court thrashed the agreement that would have allowed Khalid and two of his co-defendants to plead guilty but avoid the death penalty. The 2-1 decision by a panel of Federal Appeals Court in Washington, D.C. undoes an attempt to wrap up more than 2 decades of military prosecution beset by legal and logistical troubles. And these plea agreements had been offered last year after 2 years of negotiations and accepted by the official who oversees the Pentagon's Guantanamo Bay War Court. But it was revoked in August by the then Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. Now, Khalid Sheikh, known by the initials KSM, is a terrorist of Pakistani origin. He served as Al-Qaeda's propaganda head and was apparently accused of developing and directing the plot to crash the hijacked airliners into the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. He was also involved in 1993 World Trade Center bombing, 1995 Bojinka plot, the 2002 Bali bombings, and the murder of the Wall Street journalist Daniel Pearl. Now, Mohammed was arrested in Pakistan in March 2003. He was kept in various CIA prisons and he was later shifted to Guantanamo in 2006 and was charged for terrorism in 2008. Relatives of the September 11 victims were split on the plea deal. Some objected to it, saying that a trial was the best path to justice and to gaining more information about the attacks, while others saw it as the best hope for bringing the painful case to a conclusion and getting some answers from the defendants. The plea deal would have obligated the men to answer any lingering questions that families of the victims have about the attacks. But Austin repudiated the deal, saying that a decision on the death penalty in an attack as grave as the 11th of September should only be made by the Defense Secretary. Attorneys for the defendants had argued that the agreement was already legally in effect and that Austin, who served under President Joe Biden, had acted too late to try to overthrow it. A military judge in Guantanamo and a military appeals panel agreed with the defense lawyers. But by a 2-1 vote, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit found that Austin had acted within his authority and it faulted the military judge's ruling. The panel had previously put the agreement on hold while it considered the appeal first filed by the Biden administration and then continued under President Donald Trump.